What's up, guys? I hope that you guys are well. Um, yeah, just sitting. It's currently like 3 a.m. in the morning, as you can see. I don't know if it's in focus, but basically 3 a.m. in the morning, Christmas Day. I'm just sitting here working, and just planning for next year. I'm super excited for everything that I've got planned, gotten stored. There's a lot, that I'm super grateful for, just this year in general. Every failure, every success, has brought upon, just more, learnings and like failures, but all of that just comes full circle, especially in this moment, when I'm just sitting here planning what the roadmap looks like for this coming year, and just being grateful. It was my birthday recently, so it was also that, just taking a moment, just to reflect on the past year, and also just taking self inventory of how I've progressed over the year into where I'm at the moment, and there's still so much left to grow and to learn, which of course I'm very grateful for, and just so grateful for everything, that's happened, and just, the learnings, now more than ever, I do realize what is important, for me, which is basically just helping the people around, the clients and everyone that we are helping at the moment, just building the best possible service and product for them has been something that has energized me throughout, the recent weeks and months, of just working, and throughout this year, just being blessed, with the opportunities, that we've been able to create, not only for me, but for the team and everyone else that, I've been partnering with. And, it's just all of everything just comes full circle. And I'm just so grateful, more than anything else, just actually being able to do things that, feel right, and things that we know that we can add value to, and just being super focused on one singular goal and one task, and just saying that we're going to become the absolute best at this has been something that I've been working on, over the past few months, like just saying like this is what we're working on. I mean, I've also just realized that, every single thing from when I started this journey, 18, till now, now I'm 22 now. And everything that I've learned, all the failures and successes have all led up to this point. Now it's just like, how can I now use all of the learnings and teachings to basically become better in 2025, and now where I'm at, all using all of that as an accumulation to who I am today. And a lot of things didn't make sense to me. Like, why wasn't I in a certain position? Why wasn't I getting what I wanted in that point in time? But now looking back, I'm just super grateful as I'm growing older, as I'm realizing a lot more, is that, things take time for a reason. And that reason, they happen at the time that they're supposed to happen. Every failure, every lesson you learn, and just driving everything forward, just moving the needle, and just focusing on what really matters. I've been very fortunate to be able to, just work extremely hard on the things that I have been working on for the past few years. And yes, there are some levels of, success, small wins that you do face, but those small wins do accumulate over time. And because things are happening so fast, and you're just building and you're just focused on building, you stop to appreciate all those things that have been happening in your life. And right now, I'm just in the point where like I'm reflecting, just saying like, hey, I'm not as young as I was before, but I've laid the foundation in my mind first, which has allowed me to shape, going forward, what's gonna happen. Now, like looking back, I'm just so grateful, that everything happened the way that it did happen, because it shaped me into the person that I am today, and will continue to shape, how I run the businesses, how I run my personal life. I have such big goals and things that I want to achieve for myself, and in order to do that, you need to constantly be operating at the highest level. Whenever I was young, I always knew that one day I'd be able to build things that I genuinely wanted to. And this year, truthfully, has been a mixture of both. I have tried new things, and at the end of the day, those new things that I did try probably didn't feel, natural to me. And I felt like I was learning all over again, but not staying true to myself, which is kind of imposter syndrome. But overall, the one thing that I've been, gifted with, or just, handed, is just being able to, come back to truly what I want to do and truly who I am, and that's just like blocking out all the distractions and just saying, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I want, and this is what I don't want, and just tuning out all the noise and just being, true to myself. That's one thing that, I've been reflecting on quite a lot, and I know that going into 2025, it's only just going to be better for me and how I handle things, and all the failures and the success. And I just wanted to, just touch on that if there's anything that you would learn from this, is as you were younger, what are the things that got you excited? What are the things that made you who you are today? But you probably didn't think about it because you're like, oh, it's probably a safety net. Like, you probably not going to be able to monetize this or create value. Because the most important thing that has always been true to me is creating value. It doesn't matter the shape or form or the vehicle that, I'm able to create value, just as long as I'm able to create value. But also at the same time, which is knowing who you are and what you want and what you don't want. And that took some time, especially this year, to just fully dive deep into what I truly want and who I am, in order to build what we're building at the moment. In order to create this vehicle. It's extremely hard, it's extremely difficult, but I would not have it any other way. All of the late nights, all of the sacrifices and everything, I would not genuinely have it any other way other than this, because I know that in my heart, I'm creating real, genuine value for people, and this is in the form of what we do, in the services that we provide. It's a much bigger play that, I'm looking to make into the future, and, just looking into the future, I'm super, super excited, just to be able to lay the foundation and say, this is something that we're actively building and something that we've actively built. And this year, just being 21 has also just, been something that has, just dawned upon me, that this year, although a lot of good things happen, also a lot of bad things happen, but the most important thing is that I'm a lot further than I was, a year ago, and I will be a lot further than I am right now, a year from now. And it's just all about taking action and just, being intense in what you're doing and being purposeful, and just knowing who you truly are and building towards that, being good faith, being trusting in the process, that's super, super important. And if there's anything, I would like from you guys, or just future me to take from this, is don't stop, listening to the inner voice inside of you, no matter what. That inner voice is the one that's going to guide you and is just going to truly be there to, voice, what you are able to create into the world. The thing that you believe in your heart that you can create into the world, for me, which is value into the world. Doesn't matter which vehicle, which shape or form of vehicle it is, just as long as you create value and you're able to do it at scale as well. Believing that you're not just able to serve the people around you, but you're able to serve the world. You're able to build things that other people from different parts of the world and impact their lives in what they do daily, or even, just what them experiencing it once. If you're able to do that, then you're doing such a good thing, and you're creating value for other people, which in turn, also allows you to build something meaningful with purpose, and being very intentional about how you go about it, and that's just the one thing that I would really, really, like for you to take from this. If there's anything from future me, if you're watching this and you look back and you say, wow, I've come this far. Well, that's the main reason, that more than anything else. And I have to say that, everything happens for a reason. The stage that you're at, you're there for a reason. You just have to take one step forward, keep building on that, and be relentless in what you're doing. This vision is bigger than, what you could ever imagine. Right now, I may not see the full scope of it, but I know that one day I will. And like I said, if there's anything that I would like for you guys to take from this, is just listen to the inner voice and never let go of that, because that is what's going to guide you to create value in your life and also into the future, and get people that, share the same visions, share the same values, and are also as intentional with intensity as you are to build something with value and something with purpose. So yeah, if there's anything that I like from you guys to take, is that. And yeah, I thought I should just share that with you, just a thought. And yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys